Time with Dr. Adams.
Have you heard about someone microwaving their frozen breast milk before? Yeah, and others even try to put it in hot water or warm water. That is so wrong. In this video, we are going to learn how to properly thaw your breast milk to keep all the nutrients. You can actually store breast milk in the freezer for even up to a year. If your freezer is not powerful freezer, you can put it in the freezer compartment of your fridge. Yes, you know, there are people with deep freezers, so let me say that you can freeze breast milk in a deep freezer up to a year. But then you have a normal fridge which has a small freezer compartment. I can go up to 6 months. So in this video, let's learn how to properly thaw, or how to properly de-ice if there's something like that, your frozen or your blocked breast milk, into how to make it into liquid with all the nutrients and everything in there, which is safe for your baby. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe.
Time with Dr. Adams.
Hi there, welcome to another episode of the first 1,000 days in the life of a baby or a child. Welcome Fifi and PH. Today we are talking about how to safely thaw breast milk so that baby can take it. I have a video on how to pump and store breast milk and what to do on it. So naturally, or ideally, that's what I've done. So this one, this is 150 mils. So when you store it, check that video out. Always you have to write how much mils of the breast milk you have in there and the date, so that when you are taking it out, you take the previous ones instead of the ones you just recently did. So this one is 150 mils and it was frozen on, or it was expressed on 9th November 2021. Okay, all right. So basically, if you are doing it yourself, fine, I'm teaching you. But then this video is also for people who are leaving their children with their nannies, their mothers, their mother-in-laws, their neighbors, elderly, who do not know how to work with frozen breast milk. So this is what you actually have to do. When you take the frozen breast milk, you know baby feeds every 2 hours. Every baby is different. Some feed every 2 hours, others feed every 3 hours. So you know your baby. If your baby feeds every 3 hours, so for example, a baby is already asleep. A baby is already at sleep by, let's give ourselves 9 a.m. You know the next feed is 12 p.m. So that's 3 hours interval. I repeat, baby slept at 9 a.m. You know your baby will wake up to feed at 12 p.m. Whilst baby is sleeping, you can take this from your freezer compartment into your fridge compartment for it to thaw naturally whilst you wait. Or if baby is awake, or even whilst baby is sleeping, when you take it out, please, this water is not supposed to be boiled. It's not supposed to be hot water. It's not supposed to be lukewarm water. It's not supposed to be steamed water. It's supposed to be water that you fetched from the tap. This is tap water. All right, this is just tap water I fetched from our tap, and you put the milk in there and you let it thaw. So if you do this at 9 a.m., baby, by the time baby wakes up at 12 p.m., it will be already liquidy. Is there something called liquidy? It will be liquidy for you to feed baby. So I just keep this in there whilst I wait for baby to wake up. Another thing is, you take it out from the freezer, you put it in the fridge compartment. It will also thaw there, but it will still be cold. So when your baby wakes up and you're ready to give it, you still have to put it in warm water, tap water, for it to become liquidy or warm enough. Please, I repeat, this water is not supposed to be hot water. It's not supposed to be boiled water. It's not supposed to be, what do you call it, steamed water. It's not supposed to be anything warm, just your tap water. Put it in there and let it warm. The reason being that if you boil it, if you put it in a microwave, you put it on fire, you put it in warm water, you are destroying the properties, the elements, the micronutrients, the nutrients in the natural breast milk. You are destroying it. Of course, baby will drink the milk all right, but the baby won't get all the good things in it. So you don't do anything to it, and you just keep it in there like this. So this that I've done, I'll just set it aside. If I know Fifi, like I we're using the 9 and 12 p.m. So I'm just giving an example that Fifi will take 150 mils. So 150 mils he will take at 12 p.m. When it's 12 p.m. and I'm going to feed him, I'll take another one out and put it here. That is if I'm not home. I'm saying me, but this grandma who is going to do it. But if I'm home, we've already spoken about that. If I'm home, baby is going to drink from the natural source. That's the boobs. But if I'm not home, that's what grandma is supposed to do. So you're supposed to explain this very well. Do not assume your nanny, your mother-in-law knows this. No. Coffee be braining, and they'll end up boiling and doing a lot of that, especially the water in so sheer Debbie. Or because so 7% nanny and Debbie. That is why you take it out early. Once I'm in 2 months, nanny. Yes, and it's just tap water. It's very important. Only or because so in so she said at the end of the blogging so she not better Debbie. Just tap water and let it melt. Alright. So let's wait for this. I'll look at the time right now, and then we'll know when this fully got defrozen. See ya.
Time with Dr. Adams.
This is all liquid. Now remember, I said this is 150 mils. I got this rubber from a baby store. They have different brands, so whatever brand that you want to take, you want to buy, you can. So this 150 mils, I just put it in the tap water for 15 minutes and it's already liquidy. So we used 9 a.m. Fifi slept at 9 a.m. He wake up at 12 a.m. I'm just using an example, 12 p.m. So he's supposed to feed at that time. He's waking up, so you can hear him. That's Mamalu. He's waking up, so you can hear him. So I'm confused because he's waking up. If he's not ready to take the milk, this milk is good outside the fridge 6 hours. I repeat, now that it's outside the fridge, I can keep it outside the fridge for 6 hours and he can still drink it. It will still be healthy for him to drink 6 hours. About 6 hours, you have to throw everything away. And when you make this thing into a liquid, you cannot put it back into the freezer to freeze it again. That is why it's important that you save it by how much the child can drink. So if you know your child can drink 90 mils, I'm saving 90 mils. And that's a 90 mils near Becano. Now they have next feed in the soup. But it can only stay outside. And I say 6 hours. This is say if I says let me give myself 10. It means 10. By 4 p.m. Nasa Fifi hasn't finished drinking all this. I'm supposed to throw it away. So I'll show you when I pour it into the bottle and when I'm feeding him. So on your ready so and you still want to, if he's not ready to drink it and you still want to keep it in the water, you can. But when you touch the water, because it was frozen, the water too is cold. So to get this at the right temperature, change this water. Throw this away, pour in a new tap water, then you put it in it to make it at the right temperature. You do not, I repeat, you do not put breast milk in a microwave or on a stove. And so I'm going to change the water and I'll pour this water away and fetch new tap water. So that I'll keep this in. When he's ready, he's already awake. When he's ready, then I'll give it to him. So I'll show you. Stick around.
Time with Dr. Adams.
Hi, so we are back again. This was 150, remember? Before, after I told it, when it became liquidy, when I picked it up, you realize, when you do this at home, you realize that the top part of the milk is deep yellow, and then the down part is light yellow, or let's say creamish. Be sure to mix it up. Be sure to mix it up like this before you pour it. We'll talk about hen milk versus fore milk in another video. In fact, I'll do that video immediately I'm done with this video before the boss baby comes back to worry me. Okay, so when you pick it up, you realize that the top part, it will be like it will be like just 1 or 2 centimeters width. It will be deep yellow, and then the down part will be creamish or light yellow. So just be sure to mix it up like this before you pour it into the bottle. So this is the bottle I was telling you about. It's silicone, and this part is hard. I've sterilized it. We'll do a video about how to properly sterilize the bottles of your kids before you introduce bacteria to them. All right, so there's 90 mils. The rest of the 60 mils is here. When I'm done, when he's done feeding this one, I'll pour this for him so he feeds. He's 3 months and he's able to feed 150 at a go. It does not mean that changing and itching, your child should also take 150 mils. So every child is different. This is my child. I know how often he feeds and I know how much he feeds. So I'm going to give him this 90 mils first, and then I'll top it up with the rest. All right, so let's stick around. I'm going to take him and then we'll see how to feed him. Remember, this bottle, it has a stopper. There's a stopper. My hands are washed anyway. When I turn it like this, even if there's no corker, it doesn't come. Sorry, because it has a cork, it will not pour. That's the beauty of this bottle, and I love it so much. Okay, so you can take it to work, to church. Most importantly, that's how grandma, I used to work on Sundays when I had boss baby, so that's how grandma was taking boss baby to church. We'll make a bottle like this for her. The rest of this will pour into a feeding bottle. So when she's done, boss baby wasn't taking from the feeding bottle, so when she's done, she'll pour this back into it. Remember, I said it can stay outside the fridge, normal fridge, or just room temperature for up to 6 hours. So they won't spend 6 hours in church. Even then times now, COVID cram by, they only spend 6 hours in church. So 4 hours she can feed and it's still good to go. So I'm going to take Fifi and PH and we'll see how it goes. Fifi and PH, I should have brought, my hands are washed please. So you take this hole, I should have brought something to put it on because the surface has to be clear. Bless you. And please, the last time, this is the second time I'm trying him on it. The last time it didn't go so well. So a bit messy. There's always a bit messy because he wants, he wants boobs. Sorry. Take your time because this one really pulls. Hi. I know. What are you drinking? What are you drinking? If this is not good for you, please do a cup and spoon. It looks like he's taking it well. I pour it, then I pause. You can try and breast milk and I spoon so I pour back into the bottle. So to was done in a pet a bit and you can choke child on it. To me, I pour it into his mouth, then I wait small. Good boy. Hi. Seems he's taking it well. That's the second time. Yeah, mommy is going to work on Monday, so you better take it well. Good boy. In fact, he's tolerating it well more than boss baby. Boss baby. It was funny. Or the good new man who I said, you don't know whoever taught her that. So mothers, that's what I wanted to show you. We've told it and we are using this. You don't necessarily need to, I'm sweating, please. I don't have an air condition. Come on, air condition, man. I was having fun. Please. You don't necessarily need to use this. I'm not advertising for anyone. If your child is not taking this well, use cup and spoon or just feed the child from a cup. It can equally work. So this is from Fifi, MPH and I saying bye. Thank you for watching our video. Do not forget to like. Hi, you like mommy's breast milk? No. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe. Bye. We love you. Okay.
Time with Dr.